The Draft Central Coast Play Space Strategy 2020 is now on public exhibition, and we invite everyone in the community to have their say. There are places where our community or multiple generations can socialise, keep active and connect with each other. For our children, they provide fun spaces to develop their physical, emotional, social and cognitive skills. This draft strategy is a result of the review of the former Gosford and Wang LGA strategies and has been influenced and informed by previous community engagement activities and an independent audit of existing play spaces in the Central Coast region. Future community engagement will continue on several play space projects each year to guide design inclusions and shape future play space planning. A play space advisory group made up of community members and councillors also provide advice and feedback to council on community vision to help ensure the fair and equitable spread of future, accessible and inclusive play spaces across the region. A play space strategy sets consistent policies, guidelines and goals for the development and sustainable management of play spaces across the Central Coast. It ensures a network of quality play spaces that cater to varied needs are equally distributed across the region at suitable sites. Importantly, the strategy ensures play spaces are well designed and inclusive for everyone in our community to engage in outdoor active play and that they are correctly located so they can meet the needs of our community now and into the future. The play space strategy applies to play spaces in public parks and reserves across the local government area and ones that are co-located with other recreation facilities, such as sports fields. The strategy does not apply to council-owned childcare centres, holiday parks or community centres. Key principles that direct the provision of play spaces are equitable distribution of quality play spaces, co-location with other facilities such as sporting facilities, well designed with a whole park approach to create inclusive, accessible, intergenerational and creative multi-purpose recreational spaces. Sustainable materials that are robust to minimise maintenance and extend its life cycle. Council has developed a hierarchy of play space categories. This provides a classification system for play spaces based on the extent of area it services, what play space features and experience are appropriate for inclusion, what site locations are suitable, and expected duration of stay. Local play spaces sit within local parks and cater to surrounding residents located generally within a 400 to 800 metre radius for short stay. District play spaces are medium size and service residents in a 1 to 2 kilometre radius and co-located with other facilities for a stay longer than 2 hours. Regional play spaces are the largest size with the greatest variety of equipment and include ancillary facilities such as car parking and other activities such as skate parks or half courts. These play spaces service residents within a 5 to 10 kilometre radius but also attract visitors across the whole region. Destination play spaces have the capacity to provide unique experiences that attract visitors outside of Council's LGA and provide interest and activity for an all-day stay with supporting infrastructure and facilities, e.g. Gosford Waterfront redevelopment, currently under construction. Nature alternative, creative low-maintenance nature-based play spaces using natural and recycled materials. These categories ensure equitable distribution of play spaces across social planning districts based on the availability, size and quality of existing open space and the category of the proposed facility. Council is committed to the provision of places for everyone to feel welcome and participate in community life. Inclusive play space design means that everyone can participate and have a positive experience, regardless of age, gender, ability, or socio-economic backgrounds. Inclusive play spaces provide for all abilities, not just access. Accessible play space design mainly addresses the movement needs of those with limited mobility or specific physical disabilities. Council vary play space inclusions across different sites on the coast to accommodate the varied needs of all disabilities, whether they are physical, mental, intellectual, or sensory impairments, e.g. extent of fencing, type of ground cover, pathway access, stimulating play equipment or quiet play, colourful equipment or natural infrastructure. Council implements the principle of providing inclusive and accessible play spaces in line with the endorsed New South Wales Government Everyone Can Play guidelines. and Central Coast Council Disabilities Inclusion Action Plan to meet the needs of our diverse range of users. Intergenerational play spaces focus on creating spaces that cater to all ages, from toddlers to seniors, so children, parents and grandparents can participate in outdoor activity together. Supporting infrastructure enables a whole park, an inclusive approach to maximise usability, enjoyment and accessibility of play spaces. For example, fencing, seating, water refill stations, toilets, pathways. To sustainably manage its play spaces, Council has developed a 20-year management program which provides a long-term strategy for repair, replacement and upgrades. In addition, a play space management program ensures routine inspections, maintenance and cleaning across the region's 260 play spaces. This program is reviewed and adjusted based on needs from year to year. The strategy outlines short-term actions that include the continuation of the 20-year play space renewal program to provide upgraded equipment, incorporating intergenerational spaces that provide opportunities for common activities for the both young and old, the development of Council's play space design for sustainability guidelines to ensure consistency despite varied designers and contractors, improve accessibility by retrofitting some local play spaces' natural shade in play space designs, provide natural shade in all play space settings, and development of a destination play space for the region to attract tourists and meet community needs. The strategy's long-term goals for our region include developing a sustainable and affordable program to improve access in existing local play spaces, investigate linking inclusive regional and nature play spaces to Council's tourism opportunity plan programs, activating nature play spaces as part of Council's community outdoor learning programs, development of a program works for the inclusion of exercise stations on shared pathways, to continue to actively pursue partnership and grant opportunities to deliver future play space goals. Play spaces are being delivered equitably across the Central Coast region. Location of new facilities are determined with thorough assessment and criteria, and it's certainly a key consideration for Council that we provide both ends of our region with well-maintained and activated sporting, leisure, recreation and aquatic facilities to promote healthy lifestyles and connected communities for the benefit of all residents. To view full listings of current and proposed play spaces, go to the draft play space strategy. What is the difference between a playground and a play space? A playground is an older term referring to public play equipment provided within a park or reserve. Play spaces are more than the play equipment. They include a whole park experience and can offer spaces for multiple activities and play experiences within the reserve or park for a range of abilities, often with sporting infrastructure, for example seating, pathways or water refill stations. Why aren't all play spaces fenced? Risk assessments are undertaken during the development of concept plans for play space sites to ensure adequate measures are put in place for the safety of the community. Partial fencing is occasionally included at play spaces assessed as being too close to a hazard, such as a main road or water body, within 10 metres or less. However, parental supervision is always required. Why can't rubber softfall be used for all play spaces? Softfall is an impact attenuation reduction material used under and around play equipment to minimise risk and injury. It can be any material that meets Australian standards. Typical types of softfall are sand, mulch, synthetic grass with attenuation, and rubber. Rubber softfall provides a stable and level surface, ensuring the area is accessible, but it has a high installation cost, holds heat during summer months, and its longevity is untested. Council uses both rubber and mulch softfall in most play space areas to balance between functionality and cost effectiveness. The rubber softfall is typically used in high wear areas such as under swings and where accessible connections are needed between the different equipment and back to other pathways around the facility. Why don't all play spaces have shade structures? Shade structures are included at all regional and district play spaces in the areas of the park that are most essential, such as toddler areas. They are not generally included at local play spaces. The Council includes natural shade within local play space design via existing trees or the planting of mature trees. Shade structures are not possible at every local play space due to the upfront capital cost as well as the ongoing maintenance, the high incidence of vandalism and site constraints. In line with Cancer Council recommendations, it is recommended to wear sun-safe clothing such as long sleeves and hats when outdoors and avoid visiting play spaces at the hottest time of the day. Council regularly provides opportunities for the community to have your say on several play space projects each year and use this important input to guide the planning and designs. To view what's currently on exhibition and open for consultation, go to Council's online hub, Your Voice Our Coast, at www.yourvoiceourcoast.com and share your thoughts, ideas and opinions. Over the past 8 months, Central Coast Council has been talking to the community about play space projects in your local area, including Greenpoint Sun Valley Park, Wallara Peace Park Play Space, Mangrove Mountain Blood Tree Oval Play Space, Empire Bay, Voyager Street Play Space at Wadalba. A summary of these overall results can be found in the supporting documentation on the website with the draft play space strategy. Some key highlights are:
we can get there by car. Open space to play ball games. We want swings and slides and stuff to climb. And to see friends and family there. And to go 3-4 times a week. Kids all the way to 8 years. And to visit Choo 5 p.m. We just want to have fun.
Have your say on the draft play space strategy. The draft play space strategy is now on public exhibition and we invite you to submit your feedback via the online submission form before the 14th of August.